They say falling is the end of the story. But what if it's just the beginning? What if the moment you hit the ground is the exact moment your real journey starts? Think about it. Every great story has a low point, a moment where everything seems lost. But that moment doesn't define the hero. What defines them is what they do next. Your fall, your setback, your failure, that's not your identity. It's just a chapter, not the whole book. The world might see you stumble, but what they don't see is the fire that ignites inside you when you're down. They don't see the silent promises you make to yourself in the dark. This is where the comeback begins, not with a loud announcement or a grand declaration, but in complete silence. It's built in the early mornings when no one is watching, in the extra hours you put in when everyone else has gone home. It's forged in the quiet moments of discipline, the reps, the pages, the practice sessions that nobody will ever clap for. This silent grind is your secret weapon. While the world is busy writing you off, you're busy writing your next chapter. You're building an arsenal of skill, strength, and resilience that will leave them speechless. This period of quiet preparation is the most critical part of any comeback. It's where you gather your power, unseen and unheard, until it's time to re-emerge. There's a strange kind of power that comes from being underestimated. When people count you out, they stop paying attention, they lower their guard, and that's your advantage. Their doubt becomes your fuel. Their low expectations become your launch pad. Every time someone says you can't, it's a reminder of why you must. You're not fighting to prove them wrong. You're fighting to prove yourself right. Let them whisper, let them doubt. Their skepticism is the background noise to your symphony of success. Use their underestimation not as a weight, but as wings. It gives you the freedom to move, to build, to create without the pressure of a watchful eye. It allows you to surprise not just them, but yourself. Remember this, failure is temporary. It's a data point, not a destination. It's a lesson, not a life sentence. The feeling of defeat can be overwhelming, making it seem like you'll be stuck there forever. But feelings aren't facts. The truth is, failure is a season. It passes. What remains is the strength you gained from enduring it and the wisdom you learned from dissecting it. Persistence is the force that pushes you through that season. It's the stubborn refusal to let doubt have the final say. Every time you get up, every time you try again, you're telling doubt that it has no power over you. It's not about being fearless. It's about being persistent, even when you are afraid. It's about taking one more step than you think you can. True growth never happens when things are easy. It happens right after a breakdown. It's in the moment you feel shattered that you have the opportunity to rebuild yourself into something stronger, something more resilient than before. The cracks are where the light gets in. This is not about just bouncing back to who you were. It's about breaking through to who you're meant to become. This process isn't pretty. It's painful and messy. But it's also where you discover the depth of your character. It's where you find a strength you never knew you had. You're not just recovering, you're evolving. You're taking the pieces of your old self and forging them into a new armor, piece by painstaking piece. Ultimately, the only person you ever need to prove anything to is yourself. The applause from the crowd is nice, but the quiet satisfaction of knowing you honored the commitment you made to yourself is everything. That's the real victory. It's not about the trophy or the title. It's about looking in the mirror and respecting the person you see. This internal validation is what fuels lasting change. And how do you earn it? Through consistency. Redemption isn't found in one heroic act. It's earned through thousands of small, consistent actions, day in and day out. It's the daily decision to show up, to do the work, to honor your goals. Consistency turns promises into reality. It's what transforms a setback into a setup for your greatest comeback. Your strength isn't rebuilt in a single day. It's rebuilt step by step, one choice at a time, one workout, one page, one small victory after another. Each step might feel insignificant on its own, but together, they build a staircase that leads you out of the valley and to the top of the mountain. So be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small wins along the way. They are the building blocks of your new foundation. And then, one day, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. The world will see your success and call it sudden. They'll be shocked. They'll say it came out of nowhere. But you'll know the truth. You'll know it was never sudden. It was earned in the silence, built on failure, and forged in persistence. The greatest comebacks are always the ones no one saw coming. Now go build yours. Thanks for watching.